No, that's a little bit annoying. Here we go, let's try it again. Hello, Philip.
Hello, how's it going?
Good, how are you doing? You don't have a video today?
No, not today.
That's fine, that's fine. I'm just quickly typing the IP here to join the server. And I'm not sure if it's even up yet, but I'll let you know. How late is it for you right now again? A question we ask every single time.
Yes, it's pretty late. It's 20 past 2 at the moment.
What are you doing up right now?
I'm quite tired, but what you don't do for the love of the game.
Very true. Well, I can tell you I'm very happy that you're here with us, and as I'm saying that, I'm actually joining the server here, so you guys can check it out on the screen as well. Let's see if anyone's already here. Very much looks like it. Alright, at least two guys are here. They're probably just practicing. Hope they don't mind that we're already here. It gives us a little bit of time to talk about this map, since we haven't actually casted this one yet.
Yes, so we haven't casted on that ladder at all yet, I'd say.
Oh, that's true. Most of the North American North American matches have been in the TWL tournament, which has all been on Watchdog so far. So I think this is quite a change from what we've seen so far.
Yep, just give me a second. I'm just trying to connect to the server here.
Sure, take your time. So I think Hospital is probably the biggest map we have in the game right now. And just tactical or strategic wise, I think there could be so many possibilities you could play this for assault as well as for defense. I don't know if teams are gonna rush the flag and camp it, or try to take it right away, or try to take control out of the outside first or not. I personally have absolutely no idea how people are going to play it, so I'm very interested to see what these two teams have come up with for tonight. I'm not flying around to those two guys running in a server right now, just in case they're going over strats or positions. So we're gonna fly into the city over here and look at those beautiful cranes. God,
Yeah,
aren't those
that's the
pretty?
thing I've been really wondering. I've not been playing extensively enough for on set teams for Hospital to know exactly how I would have liked to play it. But yeah, just as you pointed out, how to play this map, it's really big, that's for sure. But there's also lots of possibility both for assault and defense. I'd say it's it's not going to be so much the assault side going to decide how the round's going to play out. I'd say more it's the defense side. Where are they going to set up the defense? And
Yeah,
then the assault has to play accordingly.
I would completely agree. However, I think this will be an interesting match either way, most likely. Let me go full screen here so you guys can see better that no one is in the server yet, but I'm sure they will join very soon. We have about 5 to 6 minutes to kill here. Maybe we should do a quick flight over the map for the people who haven't seen this map yet at all, or haven't played it much yet.
Yeah, that's a very good idea, I think. And if somebody that haven't played the game, also have a nice overlook on how the whole map looks like.
Alright,
In the meantime, I'll be whilst you do that, I'm gonna try to find the choke points of the map, and then we can try quickly go over these.
alright, that sounds great to me. We have two sides. Sound is good, by the way. Thank you very much for the feedback in the chat. Um, the side over here, I'm wondering, they are also Bravo and Alpha. I forgot which one is which side. But I'm pretty sure... I am actually confused right now. Which side is the one that's defense and which one is assault? That I should know that by now.
The Bravo is defense, and Alpha is assault.
Okay,
Or
the west wing side is assault, right? Is that correct? Where the
um,
west wing roof is, the side that starts over there?
no, that'd be the defense side.
Oh, that's defense on this map. Okay, okay, okay. On
Yes, I'm pretty sure because
outer
assault can go
hospital,
to
it's
the flag.
assault. That's why I'm asking.
Assault, well, defense. Well, that's confusing right now.
Mm-hmm.
But no, it's the question. All right, the reason for the people that don't know, the reason why we're confused is this map is split up in not one, not two, but actually three different maps in
Exactly.
one map. Um, and all the three different maps have similar but not completely identical spawns. I know, for instance, for this map that one side has a really that has to be the defense side. Yeah, the one starting over behind West Wing and behind the hospital is the defense side. They have that various different strategies. They can either go to the hospital and go quickly to the
Yeah.
flag, or deploy around the old helipad building that we now call where the
Hmm.
deli is.
You're right. I just remember that the other side must be assault because we always talking about whether we go outside or inside and whatsoever. So how about we start on that side with our camera flight here. I'm gonna quickly go over there. Sorry for the confusion, guys, but as you see, this game is very new and apparently we get confused as well once in a while. Here, that's assault spawn. Three technically freeways. You could go up here and go over here to look into cafe, but I don't think we'll actually see that spot being used in the match, so let's just ignore that for now. Which means we're left with two options here. You can either go through this door and to the right there, or you can go through this door and then go into the hospital. I think that's what we will see a lot. And I'm just going to fly through here for you guys what typical routes are. You go all the way up here, there's not much to do here. And then you enter the second floor hospital and have two options. You can either go to the left and get to the main second floor entrance, and it'll be interesting to figure out how we will handle calling out positions here, because we're just making it up on the fly. We don't have any report in positions right now. Or instead of going there and then either dropping down here, you can drop down onto this desk without actually losing any health. Or you could of course go into the stairs, or you could go back here. And the other option is, instead of going left, you go to the right, and now you have two more options. You can either drop down into the middle of the bamboo planter, atrium, whatever you want to call this area. And you can obviously keep going here, go down north stairs, and attack second floor windows. I'm not sure. Let's call this windowed balcony or something. You know what I mean. You have that part in a hospital as well, where you go up the stairs and then to those windows in the second floor. I think we'll figure it out since we also have the video here. It'll help us a lot for you guys to see what's going on. So from here, it's the whole second floor. Now you can go downstairs, either here in the middle, either in the north stairs, or all the way in the back there, which we get to in a second. And if you go down here, you have a similar layout at the bottom. West Wing is over there. And here's the operating room, the infamous operating room, also from AA2, known where the VIP would spawn over here in this part. Here right now we have a flag, one of those flag missions, and that has to be taken by assault and brought all the way outside to the front to the extraction top of the helipad. We will see if anyone is actually going to manage to do that this time today. I am not sure we're gonna see that, but maybe, who knows? Maybe with some nice last minute 1v1, couple smokes, whatever. We will see an extraction. I'm kind of rooting for it, but we'll see. And then of course you have the familiar, it's completely new inner hospital map, also implemented into this area, where you have the dark room here. You go towards the big hallway here, see the second floor window, see the main T area, the entrance from the back of the hospital. And you can go all the way back out here, which is, here's the spawn for the inner hospital defense. Whereas if you keep going down here, here's another connection to West Wing. Here's the spawn for the whole hospital and outer hospital assault defense. My bad. So yeah, we just flew around the whole map, Filipovic. If you had to make a strat for defense within the next 5 seconds, what would you do? Where's everyone going?
I'd definitely have two strategies as first. I would be having one centering close to the flag and trying to pick off some enemies around there, and then I'd definitely have an even stronger defensive point of view where you basically keep down the extraction point by locking down the what we call the helipad building, or close to the fountain where the extraction is. There's this building right across that you can really set up a strong defensive grip on that position. So already from there, within the 5 seconds, I've already confused everybody by saying there's two different tactics I'd go for. If we just take the one close to the extraction point, I'd say I'd put definitely one guy on the West Wing roof. The West Wing roof is always a key point to have a nice overview of the whole map. But then you also have to keep watch for the people being across. If there's some assault people staying a bit back, staying in the assault building.
Yeah.
Then I'll put a couple guys inside the building in the deli. I think that's what it's called in
Yeah,
common,
cafe, deli, whatever.
or cafe or deli.
Yeah.
And then a couple guys around the main entrance of the hospital. So yeah, one guy on West Wing roof, two guys next to the doors of the hospital, and then two guys in the deli, covering each the
Yeah.
West Wing and the East Wing.
So you would
This way
actually
it's
say
an
pretty defensive here on this side. Interesting.
yeah um yeah it's an easy way to do it. This way you have basically you have the extraction point covered, and you don't have to go and chase around the flag. Now for the other way to set up towards X-ray objective, which is the flag, it's just already hard just to get there. So it's basically trying to cut off the assault preemptively by going towards the bamboos room
Yeah.
or the old operating room. So if you go there, you'll definitely see a lot of glass, a lot of different pathways to set up. I don't. I mean, that's up to the different teams to really feel how to do it. Without sorry, without saying too much and promising too much, I know that me and James Carter are gonna try to do some nice videos that of what we think is a nice defense strat
Oh yeah.
for as many maps as possible, so you guys at least have one standard strategy you can go for. It's a bit difficult to go over the positions here as we are on two different computers and looking at it. But I think we'll try to go on an empty server and set up a default defense strategy that you guys can use that we think are perfect. Then you're free to use it or to try something new. And in the future cast, we'll definitely see if you guys are using the Filipovic JC strategy or if you're going for something a bit different.
Mm. Excuse me there. There was some interesting confusion right now in the chat. Apparently, one of the War Machine guys thought we're playing outer hospital and not the main hospital. And that confused me as well because I know that on the TWL webpage it says, here we go, okay, it has been solved. TWL webpage it says that we are going to play hospital for sure, so we are on the right map. And apparently he just confused his North American map with the European one, so that can happen sometimes. No big deal, but I got a little scared, like, whoa, wait, they prepared for the outer hospital, but now we're playing the whole one? That's a whole different ballpark right there.
Yeah. But now that you mentioned a bit the two teams here, we have the War Machines of Portugal. Well, we don't really need to introduce for the players that already seen some of our casting, but I know that for those who haven't, well, it's not really that difficult to figure out. But War Machines of Portugal are in fact a Portuguese team. Portugal being the far west country of Europe, they don't have 6 hours difference with the East Coast, but have only 5 hours difference.
Yeah.
However, they managed to play the whole North American League on TWL and actually came second in that. So whoever is out there saying, well, the ping is going to be a difference, I say no. I don't think that's going to play any difference for that matchup here tonight because the War Machines of Portugal are used to play a North American server. And then on the opposite side, we have Intense Gaming, IG. I've not really any familiar names that I recall from the old days. And since I'm living in Europe and playing mostly on European servers, I don't know if you, James Carter, have you played with some of the Intensive Gaming team?
No, I'll have to agree. I actually do not have a lot of, or any information for the matter about these guys. I'm just looking at Secondhand Smoke and Maui. I'm not going to read the rest of that name. You can figure that out on your own. Golden Boy, The Seven Show, The Vaporizer. That's some scary names right there. So if they play just like that, then hello, it's going to be a fun match, I think. Or just a one-sided one, we'll see. But as you said, I don't really recognize any of these names. Maybe they've changed them, or maybe they just played AA3 or haven't played America's Army at all before. For War Machines right now, we have a couple new guys as well that we haven't casted yet. Right now we have Kratos.